Pluto in Scorpio generation. Important takeaways. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down the natal Pluto in Scorpio generation. People who were born with their natal Pluto in Scorpio, right? All the important takeaways and everything you need to know about this generation and how they are. Let's get into it. So Pluto loves being in Scorpio because Pluto rules Scorpio. Okay, so Pluto feels very comfortable in Scorpio. It likes being in Scorpio because Pluto rules Scorpio. That's the first thing that you need to know. This generation harnesses power through matters involving intense focus, obsession, research, investigation, and transformation. All right. So Pluto and the sign that it's in tells how a generation harnesses power. And Scorpio energy has to do with intense focus, having intense, unwavering focus towards what you want. Scorpio energy has to do with obsession, being obsessed about what you want in life. Scorpio energy has to do with research and investigation into matters and all things involving transformation. So this is how this generation harnesses power. They harness power through Scorpio-like matters and through expressing Scorpio-like energy. So intense, unwavering focus, obsession, research, investigation, and all things involving transformation. This is how this generation harnesses power. This generation harnesses power through sex and intimacy and through getting involved with other people's resources, values, and baggage. Okay. So these are matters that are also associated with Scorpio, right? Sex and intimacy, allowing yourself to be vulnerable as far as sex and intimacy. Remember, that's associated with power because Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, right? So this is how this generation harnesses power. They harness power through getting involved in sex and intimacy, allowing themselves to be vulnerable. They harness power through getting involved with other people's resources, other people's values, other people's baggage, getting involved with other financial institutions, right? So this is also Scorpio-like matters, and this also tells how this generation harnesses power. There are power struggles experienced with these matters as well. All right. So all these Scorpio related matters, right? All things involving intense focus, obsession, research, investigation, transformation, sex and intimacy, other people's resources, other people's values, other people's baggage. This generation tends to experience power struggles with all things involving these matters, right? Because Pluto tells us where we experience power struggles and how we experience power struggles. So this generation experiences power struggles with Scorpio-like matters. This generation, if they express Scorpio energy in a negative way, it will destroy them and disempower them. Okay, so this is how Pluto works. And as far as the sign that Pluto is in, if you express the best qualities of the sign, it empowers you. If you express the negative qualities of that sign, it will disempower a generation. Okay, so when this generation is expressing Scorpio energy in a positive way, meaning they have intense focus towards good things, you know, they have healthy obsessions towards good things. They practice research and investigation into good things, into solving crimes and stuff like that. You know, when they transform themselves in a positive way, this is how this generation harnesses power in a good way. But then when they express the negative qualities of Scorpio energy, like unhealthy obsession, you know, using your power in the wrong way, that's how this generation destroys themselves and disempowers themselves. This generation tends to be obsessed with death and all things considered taboo. Now, if you really want to see this example play out in real life, you have to look at all the Pluto and Scorpio rappers. If you notice, the Pluto and Scorpio rappers are dying like crazy. And the reason why that is because they all tend to have an obsession with death and violence. They rap about death and violence. And if you notice, a lot of them are dying very young. And if you also notice, the Pluto and Scorpio generation, they have like a close relationship with all things considered taboo. Like if you notice, the Pluto and Scorpio generation, they're very sexual and they openly talk about sex, which is considered taboo. You know, they openly talk about things like doing drugs and being drug addicts, which is considered taboo, right? So if you notice, this generation, it's like they're obsessed with death and all things that are considered taboo. Is they're comfortable with it and they don't mind showing the world like, I'm comfortable with death and I'm comfortable with all things that are considered taboo. Like, ooh, you're not supposed to do that. This is similar to having natal Pluto in the 8th house because Scorpio rules the 8th house. So if you have your natal Pluto in Scorpio, make sure you study natal Pluto in the 8th house descriptions as well, because you will find that that information resonates with you and that information sounds like you because Scorpio rules the 8th house. And that's everything you need to know. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what you think.